You don't clap when somebody, oh sorry. That's there. You don't clap when somebody's doing a spoken word. What do you guys do? That's right. So when you hear something you like, when you hear something you love, let's give them an appreciation.
Three movies describe my life. 1, the terminal, constantly being stuck and living in an airport. 2, snakes on a plane, minus the snakes on a plane. And 3, The Wizard of Oz. In that 1939 black and white, now in Technicolor, goodness, Dorothy and I share one thing in common. We crave one thing. True colors. Desperate and lost. Sorry. Desperate and lost. Dorothy's whispers run laps. Eyes squeeze shut, ruby slippers flutter claps. Clinging on to. Desperate and lost, Dorothy's whispers run laps. Eyes squeeze shut, ruby slippers sputter claps. Willing the next act stronger than her cling onto Toto, praying this mantra without ceasing like she's loco. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. It's halfway between my suitcase and yours, more often than where the heart is. Don't ask where I'm from or brace for a lecture. One word's a lecturee. Here's my resume answer. Born in Hawaii, a year later. Moved to New Jersey, a year later. Moved to Australia for a year later. Hong Kong for 4, Singapore 6, Hong Kong for 3, Hawaii for 2, and then California for college. Then 10 countries with semester at sea, sailing around the world before Germany. Then I graduated in California, first job in China. Can I get a hooray? Then raise your glass and let's all toast for East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, both. And finally, here I land. Bleeding one-way tickets with no plan, searching for that ever-elusive Emerald City. The drum beat from my feet is paralyzed, fumbling for ruby slippers that simply don't fit, so the melody of my life is a hook that replays over and over again. Hashtag, question mark, question mark, question mark. Flashback to 16, but it isn't so sweet. Broken wings ache, raw and fatigued from flying around spheres. Hellos multiply goodbyes, that waterfall tears. She's losing her way. Yellow brick roads growing minuscule, Goliath's tower over her and start to ridicule. With too much altitude, she begins to feel sick. Severing roots pierce like lightning, striking just as quick. Her doily heart scatters. Like free-falling confetti to a mirage of stability that's been hijacked. Dazed and crazed in this maze, all her days, the haze commands her gaze. She's groping for ground that's evaporating all around. Hashtag, question mark, question mark, question mark. Toto. This really ain't Kansas anymore. Freakish lollipop guild people flood in by the score. Dictating my mind is that persuasive pest, the wicked witch of the West. Her voice dominates. Alone. Pathetic. Failure. Weak. I'd fight lies, but what now? This is truth. Barely tweaked. She's defaulted at no. A sudden sound resounds and pacifies the Pacific, overtaking overwhelming oceans, still and small with one word. That's all. Yes. The same yes that spoke you and me into existence along with the sun, the moon, and the stars. The same yes that has heard every cry and continues to kiss every scar. Yes, terrified, torn soul, you were made whole and to sing, and when the flight feels lonely, yes, come rest under my wings. Yes, I will sew your soul with seamless thread, for I adore and know you completely, yes, even the numbers of hairs on your head. I'm here. Draw near and taste my truth. And here your guesses have brought me, the result of saying so many times that you agreed, you believe in me until I finally agreed to stop disagreeing. So yes, Lord, here's the mic and let your words do the freeing. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all when the darkness inside you makes you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through, so I'm gonna be brave. I see your true colors, that's why I love you. Heart, get back down from my throat and into my chest. So don't be afraid to let them show. Foot out of my mouth and prepare to launch. Your true colors are beautiful, like rain. Bows down to a laughter of sliding skittles that only grow and sweeten the height of your gaze goes. Scripted in the sky, your promises arrive when wet and shine. Father God, your fingerprints were mine to find. You signed the dotted line with stars and called them by name too. Not one of them is missing because they're found in you. Home was never a lullaby found somewhere over the rainbow, but in the one who made it. Hear that, scarecrow? Enough with the lions and tigers and bears, oh my! For to have faith is to have wings that allow you to fly. And as the boys say, see there's gold falling from the ceiling of the sky. So goodbye, land of Oz. I finally found my home, both God as my tone color, life never returns to monochrome. Jesus, thank you, that upon this wrinkled Ritz question mark of a map, your still voice says a bright future is made. For even darkness is light to you, just of a lesser shade. In my muddled, muggled darkness, you're the north to my compass, the constant to my bliss. No matter where I'm facing, I'm convinced of this. I'll toss those ruby slippers wherever I roam. Stop wishing for the wizard, because in you, I'm found. I'm home. #answer.